Hello friends, today I'm going to teach you how to make Lactobacillus reuteri yogurt using Fairlife whole milk and just sugar. So the probiotic strain that I am going to use is the original that was done in this study. The probiotic strain is this, and the reason why I'm using this particular one is because this strain has a lot of evidence to help with bones and for helping women that are menopausal. So I am seeking stronger bones as I age, and so that is why I have chosen this particular strain of probiotics. So the very first thing that I did is I poured my milk into here, and I have about 700 liters or milliliters, and I am going to put in here 1 tablespoon of sugar. Now the reason why I'm putting 1 tablespoon of sugar in here is so that the probiotic will feed off of that, okay? This milk in particular does not have lactose in it, and the Lactobacillus reuteri likes to feed off of lactose, so I'm giving it another substance in order for it to feed off of. So I'm going to take this mixture and I'm going to put it into my pot, and I'm going to heat my milk up to 195 degrees. I'm going to allow it to stay between 195, okay, and 180 for at least 10 minutes. Now, the reason why you want to do this is so that your yogurt will be a lot thicker at the end of after it ferments, okay? So if you're going for a thick yogurt, okay, it is really important that you heat up your milk. So I have added 1 tablespoon of regular sugar as my food. I'm going to heat this to 195. I'm going to allow it to stay between 195 and 180. Then I'm going to let it cool off until just 100 degrees. In the meantime, I have set my oven to 250 degrees so that I can sterilize everything that I'm going to use. So I'm going to be using these jars to go into my yogurt maker. I'm going to allow it to sterilize at 250 degrees for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to open that oven door and let it cool off. Another important step is to make sure that you turn off your AC and any fans so that you prevent any blowing air that will contaminate your milk. The reason why we're heating the milk up is to make sure that we kill off any bacteria that would compete with the probiotic that you're trying to grow. Okay, now that my milk has cooled off, I'm now going to take 3 of these tablets and I'm going to crush them up and I'm going to add them into the milk. So here this is all crushed up, and we're going to put this inside of here. And we're going to gently stir this up. So I went ahead and dumped the rest of it. I'm just trying to make this a quick video so we can show you what to do. All right, so once you have stirred all this up and you've got all this mixed together, then we're going to add these into our sterilized jars. Okay, 700 mLs only made 3 jars, so I'm going to stick those into my ultimate yogurt maker. And I'm going to take the water level up to where the yogurt is inside those jars to make sure that the temperature stays consistent for each of those jars. Okay, I'm going to set my timer for 36 hours, but I'm going to be checking this at various stages to kind of see where the yogurt begins to solidify, because what I don't want in my first batch for myself, okay, is for this to turn into wheys and curds. I don't want a lot of whey separation. I want a yogurt, right? This is the first time I'm inoculating this, my very first batch. After this, if I want to, take that batch that has been fermented, there's lots of counts that happen in this batch. I can then take that and add it to my second batch, and if I want to make my fermentation longer, I can. If I want to eventually go up to 36 hours, I can. Everyone is different when they make this, and everybody has different goals for making this. So this is not a CFU count video. This is a video showing you how you can take a lactose-free milk without having any other ingredients, adding sugar into it, and being able to create your Lactobacillus reuteri yogurt. There are many ways that these different bacteria can ferment, and sugar is one of those ways. So I hope this is helpful in your learning process, and we're going to check this out as it goes. So I'm going to set this timer to 99 degrees. I have it set at 36 degrees, and I'm going to start it, and then as it's incubating, I'm going to check the progress to kind of see where things are at. All right, it's been 6 hours, and I just want to see what this yogurt looks like. Whenever you use whole milk and it has less fat in it, it's going to set faster. So we can still see it's a little bit watery. It hasn't quite set yet. Can you see that? So I'm going to stick it back in there, and I will check it again in a little bit. Okay, so it has been 9 hours since I started this batch. We're going to take a look at it and see if it has set. And it has not. It's still liquidy. So we're going to keep going. Okay, so it's been 13 hours. We're going to see what the yogurt looks like. And it is still watery, so we're going to continue to allow it to set. All right, so here is our batch of the L Reuteri yogurt. We're going to open this up, see how it turned out. You can see there's a little bit of whey in there, so I'm going to dump this whey into this cup. And that was just about it. So that is amazing. All right, so that is our L Reuteri yogurt. Okay, I'm going to dig into this. I did put it in the refrigerator for a little bit, but look how creamy and easy that is. That is beautiful. So I'm going to smell it. And it smells exactly like I expected it to smell. It has that BioGaia tablet smell to it, which is a little bit fruity and just kind of has a little bit of fruity mint smell. So we're going to taste it and see what it tastes like. Wow. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. That is really good. That's almost like a custard. Look how thick that is. This is using the method. I actually ended up putting 2 tablespoons of sugar in there when I heated up the milk instead of just the 1, because this was a lactose-free milk, and I wanted to make sure, 100% sure, that I gave it enough food to feed on so that I could get a thick yogurt on the very first batch. And I am so smart. This is very, very tasty. I highly, highly recommend this recipe. This is just lactose-free milk with L Reuteri tablet and 2 tablespoons of sugar cooked at 99 degrees for 30 hours. I got very little whey separation, and I got a super thick yogurt because I gave it enough food for it to bind with the proteins. So, highly recommend this. Give me a thumbs up for this because I'm doing all these experiments for all of us, okay? And be sure to pass this on and like it. Thanks so much for watching, and have an awesome day.